Okay, we just left the Wolfstein Gap Road and we're on Highway 19 headed back toward Dahlonega, and it's got some nice curvies too. A little bit bigger road. Here we are at Vogel State Park. Lots of bikes out today. Hey guys, how you doing? Not really trying to keep up with the other trikes, but I don't want to let them get too far away. We're not riding as a group, but it's kind of cool. Hey guys, how you doing? You know, I was remarking to my wife, she can hear me. There goes the bike. There he goes. There's one for you. No, I cut him off from the apex. Oh, he made it okay. But a lot of cafe bikes up here that I saw. Look like old retro bikes, set up back from the 70s and 80s. But what I was going to get back to, what I was telling the wife is, whenever I wave to some other riders, half the time I'm saying, "Hey, how you doing?" and they can't hear me. It's like waving in an airplane, going, "Help, help! I'm here, I'm here." No, they can't see you. I mean, they might be able to see you, they can't hear you. That's for sure. Alrighty, we're going to get back to the 2-lane here pretty quick. Oh, I got another bike behind us. Let them go around. Well, I mentioned this is Highway 19. We're headed back to, we'll hit the intersection of Highway 60, which is what you would take to get to Suchess, Georgia, and the beginning of the Wolfstein Gap Road there. That's a nice little road. Real nice. I love the switchbacks. Those were fun. That's a nice little road. This one's just a little wider than the road we came off of. Doesn't have quite the tree tunnels, but boy, it's got the views. Wish I could turn my head more and show them to you, but we're just exploring this area and I don't want to miss a turn. And there are an awful lot of guys to wave to. So far, nobody's caught up to us. A couple of old codgers on a Spyder. One old codger on a Spyder. One incredibly hot Sky Goddess on the back, as I've been told by my lovely wife. What do we got here? Oh, some historic inn. There you go. That's pretty cool. Well, it's a place where people stop, I guess. Yeah, and use the can and all that good stuff. Headed downhill again. Okay, now they've warned me, speed checked by detection devices. I want to ask you, what else would you check speed with? Oh well. That's just me. Ain't no way I'm going 45 around these corners. I don't know if I'd be going 45 on the V-Star. You turn again. I don't know what that was, but he was a whole lot bigger than that motorcycle was. Pull over here and let our car guy by us. And the bike. I know these guys like to go through here a little bit faster than the law allows, but that's okay too. Personally, I always like to run fast going up the hill, not down the hill. Let gravity help me on those brakes. But those are the old days. I don't do that anymore. There's a truck. Haven't seen many of those on here. Certainly haven't seen any semis. Thank goodness. Hey guys. Another one. Somebody moving up the mountain. Hey guys. Oh, this road's really nice too. Like I said, a little more wide open. Quite a bit more traveled. Of course, this is again the major highway for the way up here, and I think we're okay on that. Oh, here comes somebody. These little wiggles and waggles are pretty cool. How do you do that? How do you ride a bicycle up a mountain? I don't know how to do that. I don't want to know how to do that. I'd be so dead. I'd be literally dead. They'd be scraping me up off the pavement. Hey guys, how you doing? Boy, this is just wiggle and waggle, wiggle and waggle. Back and forth. Lots of guys out there. That was a big cruiser. I hope he's not trying to keep up with the sport bikes. That is a recipe for disaster. I mentioned that a lot of the riding we're doing is in the Chattahoochee National Forest, looks like. This is the top side of it. I've been into the bottom side of it a little bit around some of the roads that I've ridden closer to home. But this is the first time we've ridden up into it proper here into the mountains. Let this little car go by us. Well, I like it the way they do this. You'll have one lane for a lot of it, but then they'll go to a two-lane road to let everybody go by the slowpokes. Slowpoke, I'm slowpoke, that's me. But give me a break. 425 miles on this thing, and I've just barely put a little over half that on it. So I think we're getting to know each other a little bit. Not scaring the wife as bad as I did on the other bikes. That's a plus. And she seems to think the seat's very comfortable as well. I'm doing good on it. A different riding position for me with my feet pretty much up underneath me instead of way out in front. But it's comfortable. Very nice, comfortable seat. And everything's cool. How's it going? Did it again, didn't I? Damn. Gotta stop that. One thing about the Spyder that's kind of cool, we got this is the one that's the electric shift automatic, and I did that because at some point I'm pretty sure my wife is going to want to get her license and get her endorsement for motorcycles, and this would be the perfect thing for her to ride on. It's safe, it's big, it's comfortable. She'll have a good time on it, and I can ride the V-Star. We ride together at some point in time, but I think she'd like it better than she would the regular clutch and foot shifter, like we're all familiar with on our motorcycles. But one thing about the Can-Am, this is pretty cool. This actually downshifts for you. If you hit the brakes and you get to a certain speed, it'll go down to the next gear for you. And if you come up to a hill and it's lugging too hard, it'll downshift. Now, it does not upshift. That's your responsibility. But after all, you have to do something. You can't just get on here and ride for crying out loud. So, but I'm getting used to it, and you really kind of like it. Back where we were at the lodge, we parked on a grassy slope. There were so many bikes there wasn't a whole lot of parking right where we wanted to park, and so I parked it backed it into a slope, and it was actually pointed right down toward the creek. Put on the parking brake. It's got an electrically locked parking brake. This thing won't move with that brake on. We got ready to go. We got on it, got all ready to go, put it in first gear, took the parking brake off, and just drove right up the hill and out of the place. Nothing to it. Not really ready to do a full review on this thing yet, but let me put a few more miles on it. But so far I'm very impressed. My wife likes it very much, so it's definitely a keeper just for that very reason right there. Oh, there we go, down at the bottom. There you go. Now that's where you live, right there. Perfect. Get your trailer out here, your motor home, whatever you want. You just got a little restaurant right there. Oh, it's building for lease. I guess you don't have a restaurant right there, but got everything else you need. Boggs Creek. Nice right along this stream.